this digital age, we manage to deliver, evolve, adapt. That's why we continue to grow. This is Pinoy Radio, and we cover all platforms available online. That's why we're taking large and rapid steps for our fellow Filipinos here in Canada and around the world. Growing by leaps and bounds in 2019. PinoyRadio.com is a member of the MCBN Media Group. Welcome. Broadcasting from the World Wide Web. This is PinoyRadio.com.
24/7 of today's best Filipino music on Pinoy Radio. PinoyRadio.com. Just log on, it's always on PinoyRadio.com.
Let's face it, money matters at iba pa. All we need is 60 minutes, but learning is beyond an hour of listening. Money matters at iba pa. We'll provide you with the tools and ideas so you can make it on your own. Listen and learn from the experts. This is Money Matters at iba pa, hosted by Danny Urbilio. Mapapakinggan sa PinoyRadio.com at mapapanood sa MCBN.tv. Money Matters at iba pa. Linggo, ganap na 3:00 ng hapon. Mga kababayan, narito na sila. Kaya't ating simulan na. This is Money Matters at iba pa.
Alright, good afternoon. Isang magandang hapon, and we are back live here once again on Money Matters at iba pa. And this is your host, Danny Almodal Urbilo, greeting you all. A blessed Sunday afternoon here in Toronto. Good morning in the Philippines and the whole of Asia. It's the 17th day of February 2019. Wake up and let's start the day revisiting our financial literacy campaign through the WFG platform. It has been busy, extremely busy week for a lot of us in the campaign and of other stuff that we did since the beginning of the year 2019. And we started off with a hectic schedule of kickoffs plus the running of all levels of recognition and promotion. And for a lot of associates in World Financial Group, it has really been a big kick to start the year. Of course, our EVC Agnes Miranda was neither spared of this commotion because she is either here or there or anywhere. She's everywhere. So today, let's get the core of our campaign in the WFG's advocacy on financial education as the company gears up towards the more prevalent numbers of families helped by 2020. As we're getting closer and closer to our target date of hitting 1 million families financially educated. So we welcome everyone to join us in this cause. So for today, I would like to welcome here in the studio, who in the past, been with WFG and with the campaign, and I can say have seen a lot and experienced a lot, right? I was with him in Winnipeg for the launch. I'd like to welcome Marketing Director Daryl Lirab.
Thank you, Kuya, for inviting me to be here. It's a privilege to be a part of this show today.
You're excited today?
Oh yeah, excited.
Yes.
You just can't say it in my face.
All right. You're facing someone famous.
Natakot ko siya.
Say
that is a big surprise for him.
Yeah.
Madaan kasi.
Yeah, he was asking, sino? But anyway, Bon, thank you for showing up today. Kumusta ka na?
Okay.
All right.
Balik tayo sa
Vegas. And today we're all excited to have a very special guest on the show. A Mucha ng Filipinas 2011 title holder who represented the Filipino community in Canada and then crowned Miss International 2013. Aside from being a beauty queen, she is also an actress and a model. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss International, Bea Santiago. I almost say Alonso Santiago, right? Bea Santiago, kumusta ka na?
Okay lang. Thank you guys for having me. Thanks to Jerome for having me. Thank you guys for having me. I am This is my first time here.
Yeah, first time on Money Matters, right?
Yeah, and I can't wait to be educated and to be financially have the knowledge to be rich.
We're excited to show you how.
Yes.
And you have the greatest mentor.
I know. I have a lot to learn, and I am all open.
All right.
Attract good things,
Okay.
attract good vibes.
And besides, it's your
It's my birthday
today.
Yes.
So we all sing happy birthday to you. Do we have that birthday song there, Von? Wala, no?
I'm trying to locate, pero i-cue mo ako next time.
Okay. Can you imagine 2013? Former ka na pala, no?
Yeah, I know.
That was,
parang ang tanda ko na. Parang kahanay ko na sila Gloria Diaz. But yeah,
you don't
that's
look
like
naman.
that was like 6 years.
6 years ago? I can't
5
believe that.
years ago, yeah.
Time goes so fast.
I know,
Time
yeah.
goes so fast,
Seems like forever.
Parang
Yes, Tita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So welcome back to Toronto. You've been here for how many months now?
Almost half a year. So 6
okay.
months, almost 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 5
Good
years
to
in the
be back.
Philippines and
Yeah.
you're back. All right.
Family reunion.
Yes, it's nice to be back, especially to be with my family
Yeah,
again,
family.
because I've been away for 5 years,
Right.
and I've only been back with for 2 times
Right.
for that 5 years. So, but they visit me all the time in the Philippines.
I know, right?
Yeah,
And of
a little
course, the
busy.
mom.
Oh yeah, mom's
Mom's
here.
busy doing a selfie.
Mom's here, and she's always
Mom, say
supportive.
hi. Say hi to our listeners now, to our viewers in the Philippines and here in Toronto and everywhere.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Oh yeah,
All
mom's
right.
single as well.
All right.
It was her birthday last February
That's
6th.
not our topic.
Oh,
Really?
happy
Birthday, so belated happy birthday,
Well,
mom.
belated happy
Thank
birthday
you.
to you, right?
My wish for you is to find a man who will make you happy.
That's a
I'm
great
just
wish.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I think we should
That's
be
not
going
our
out with
topic.
Tita Agnes and join the company so you can
Yeah.
find someone else. Anyway, and of course, let's welcome back the person who started it all,
Yes.
the ever energetic Tita
The
Agnes
mentor.
Miranda. Right.
Right.
How are you, Tita?
Happy birthday to
Never
me.
slept?
No, we had a good time last
Uh-huh.
night. It was. I missed the 2 concerts of Martha Joy last night, but last night she was. I'm a big fan of her.
Yeah.
she
Everybody
was
loves
good.
Martha
Very
Joy.
good.
Yeah.
So-
And you were very visible in this kind of events here in the Filipino
Oh
community,
yeah, she's
right?
always present.
The last time you were at, the Piolo
Piolo.
concert.
Oh
yeah.
wow, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, my
my
God,
God.
is he super hot pa rin?
Yes, naman ang mga kabataan, katandaan.
Yeah, mom was there.
And she was sitting right in
Single.
front.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Nauna siya. You know how early she was there? Kasi she said,
Uh-huh.
ayoko mawalan ako ng upuan. Gusto ko sa harap ni Piolo.
Were you sitting at the front or you were sitting behind Tita Agnes?
Behind Tita.
Behind Tita Agnes. You know.
We're with Celine.
I see.
Ray. Yeah.
That's why when Piolo came off the stage and down to give out flowers, you know, he went to Tita Agnes first.
Ay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Because you know
May
what?
taste si Piolo, tita.
May tinatawag na instruction.
Wow!
Baka
I
ikaw
said,
naman yung
wow.
Siya, baka naka-hot pink ka doon, kaya kitang-kita kagad
Yeah.
ni Piolo. Ay, ito yung pupuntahan ko.
Yeah. So Tita, would you produce the Piolo Pascual concert?
Yes, you should.
I'd always been wanting that,
Oh, you've
right? He
always
has
wanted
been
that.
planning before. Yeah, but let's see in the future.
In the
We don't
future.
know.
Next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Baka si Inigo na.
Sige na.
Ay, oo, silang
sasamahan namin
dalawa.
ni
Silang
Daryl.
dalawa. Maganda
Yeah.
silang dalawa.
Sasamahan namin
You know,
Daryl.
both of them are really nice.
they're good.
Yeah, he's
Father
such a
and son.
good
Yeah.
bata. Super nice
Yeah.
kid. Super
You
nice.
know Piolo, right?
Yeah, I've seen him. I've met him, and he always makes. He's so dreamy.
Yeah.
And he knows how to make you feel special without speaking.
Really? Yeah.
I don't know why, but
Yeah.
like he knows.
But he doesn't talk a lot though, no?
He
Does
doesn't talk a lot, but
Yeah.
when he looks at you, parang
Because of his eyes.
his eyes, the way he smiles while looking at you, tita, parang ano, love mo ba ako?
Kaya nga fan si Tita Agnes.
No, very humble.
Very humble,
very
even
humble.
behind scenes, like even behind the camera.
Yeah.
Pag naka-off, like in ASAP, he makes you feel like you're the only person in the room.
That's
Are you
what
still
he's
part of
like.
Basa by the sorry?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
because sometimes they invite me and stuff, and I don't know why Mr. M always tries to make me dance.
Oh.
hindi siya na kontento na parang, Mr. M, hanggang lip sync lang po ako. Hindi ko po kaya yung... Pero no, I did everything. I did yung mga hagis-hagis ng
the lifts
G4.
and all.
My God, G4s.
Yeah.
They are amazing. They know me. They know my weaknesses, but they really push me sometimes. I did like some fireball dancing.
Right.
I did the haggis dancing. I did some salsa, some boogie dancing. Ang dami kong nagawa with them, and they always try to help me, and they're very patient. So I'm just very lucky that I'm always given that opportunity, because not a lot of beauty queens are always invited in ASAP. But whenever they think about queens, they always include me, so I'm very happy.
Wow,
but
that's
ngayon,
good.
wala na.
Wala na. You can always go back there, right?
Mr. Manahan believes on someone's hidden talent that it can come out.
He's
Yeah.
I'm very honored naman and blessed that he always remembers. And you know how there's a pool of talents in ABS.
That's a lot, actually.
And I'm
no?
not even a Kapamilya in
Talent,
contract with them. You know, I'm not with them. I'm with a different agency. But still, they try to call me and make me go there. And whenever I see him, he's always so nice. And he makes you feel like you're special.
And you belong.
And that's very rare in the industry. Kasi he knows na maraming nagsisip-sip. You know, like there's so many actors na parang, Mr. M! But with him, you know, simple gesture like, oh, Mr. M, good morning po. Like, he's like, oh, kumusta ka na? Pumayat ka ata. Like, you know, he makes that
very
small
fatherly.
effort. Yeah.
Personal,
He makes that effort. And to think, no, never siya nagkaanak, di ba?
Okay.
I don't think they have children ng asawa niya. And his wife and him works in the industry as well.
The same, yeah,
so
same
he always
industry.
say na everybody is his children.
Oh, I see. That's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's really nice.
Let's meet Johnny Manahan, right? Yeah. Mr. M. Okay, so Tita Ann is so involved with all these activities, Filipino community activities like bringing in stars and you know, the fashion, performing arts and all. Have you ever thought of joining show business when you were young?
Yes, Tita.
Right?
Or the pageant, Tita.
Yeah,
Oh my
or the
God,
pageant. Yeah.
You have an eye for talent.
Yeah.
So
Were
read my
you?
book.
When is it coming out?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, di ba? No.
Wala yan sa
Am I
rule of
included?
73.
Am I included in that book?
Yeah. Have you ever thought of it?
When I saw Bea
Yeah.
pag come in, I immediately called up Mama Rene.
Yeah.
I said, Mama, we have somebody here. Yung bang, we have the It Girl.
Ay, wow.
Another international winner.
I didn't even know I was that.
No. Pagka, you know, just like Cesar Maniebo, kasi sa tagal na.
In the
then
industry.
you know already when you see someone.
So ikaw pala yung Mr. M namin dito sa Toronto, Tita. You have an eye.
You have an eye.
Kaya nga mag-uusap kami.
Mag-audition ka.
That'll be exciting. But anyway, Daryl, are you excited to meet Mr. International?
Yes.
Kasi tinatanong niya, sino?
Actually,
Si Bea Binene po ako.
I had no idea who she was when I came into the studio.
Yeah.
And then Kuya Dani, like a few minutes earlier, was saying, "Do you know her? Should I?" So he was explaining to me that she was an international winner or queen in 2013, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like,
Bea is the pride of the Filipino community in
Wow.
Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
And
thanks.
the
There's so many
Philippines too,
naman. It's just that siguro I'm just very outspoken and active in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always there. And thanks for the support of my...
The mom.
The mom, yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, mom,
Kaya
actually.
by the way, kaya siya very active and everything.
Yeah.
Now, actually I invited Bea today, right? But palagi
The
siyang
support.
kasama.
The
So,
support.
i-announce na rin natin na ikaw ang chairman ng ano.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go
Mom's
ahead.
in the
Yeah.
pageant industry.
We will be
as
inviting
well.
Jean and Rory here to really formally launch it. Pero
Yeah.
narito ka na rin lang.
So why don't you go ahead? Yeah, Ophel, yeah.
Yes, Mom, invite them.
Yeah, anyways, thank you very much, Tita Agnes, for mentioning that. Anyways, for me as a mom of Bea, ito yung ano ko na to give back to the community. So I volunteer at BIDC 2 years I think it's 2 years or 3 years na. So now they give me this chairmanship for this year. So yes, guys, if you need or if you know somebody who wanted to join us this year, we're open for Mrs. Philippines, Miss Philippines, and Little Miss Philippines for 2019.
All right.
Yeah.
And actually, we're all focusing our contest recruitment for Mrs. kasi yun ang unang-una naming event for
for the
this year.
Mrs.
For the PIDC. Yeah.
Is there a Facebook page created
Yeah,
for
we
that,
have an
event?
official site for that,
Okay.
and even Karen, our president,
Karen
PIDC,
Binada,
yeah, we have the website,
Okay.
the official
Oh,
website.
what's the website?
I could not remember, my dear. So, but it's in the Facebook. They just go to Facebook PIDC, and then there's everything there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
PITC Mabuhay
That's good.
is the biggest in Toronto, diba?
Yes.
And so they made like a community of pageants. So they have the misses. So everyone's included. So they have the misses, they have the miss, which I can still join, and then they have the little. So everybody is
Wala
included.
pa, may kulang pa.
I'm Mr.
Bon,
Mister.
may kulang pa, Mr.
Yeah. And Tita, this is a very exciting year for us because it's the Karen's first year. So she's working out to be bunga, like,
So kailangan niyang,
So we need,
You need more people.
yeah, we need more people. We
So
need more
you're the
help
one
and,
who's
exposure for it.
organizing the misses,
right.
mom.
Opo, yeah.
So
You are the chairman.
pilot.
and
I am
Mrs.
the
Yeah.
chairman.
The
Wow.
chairman.
It's
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations, mom. So
With the-
proud.
of course,
With
with
the
the help.
support of Jean Pardo.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
help
Rory.
of the pageant team,
Okay.
Jean and Rory and Tito Roy, Kuya June.
And of course, Helen and
of
Susie
course,
and
Helen
everyone.
and
Susie and
everybody in the
everything.
pageant. Yeah.
Mga titas ko yung mga yan.
Right. And of course, the support of Money Matters too, right?
Of course, of course. And especially
Saka support
Tita
ng-
Agnes.
Ng MCBN.
Yes, syempre.
The MCBN Pinoy
Wala.
Radio.
Wala
Yeah,
na bang ibang search?
MCBN.
Mr. Mrs. Miss.
Yeah, and hopefully Tita Agnes will going to say yes for us for the sponsorship. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course. Yes na yan.
Would you believe, Bea, sa Legazpi merong Mr. and Miss in uniform? Mga police
mga
officers?
police?
Yeah. There was a pageant, yeah.
I know there's a Mr. Police pageant, and I know
Yeah.
I think the wife of a major was the one who made it. I think she used to be an actress. I forgot her name, but she used to be an actress,
Right.
and she's the asawa siya ng isa sa parang general. So she was like, you know what? Let's improve the look of our policemen, and let's have a different PR. So she did a pageant like Mr. Police.
Right.
Sobrang sumikat, and
Ang ganda nun,
I think one of the biggest name nila is now the Mr. International. I think si Neil Perez.
Oh, yeah.
You probably met him.
Yeah.
That's they
Yeah.
sponsored that?
Yeah, they were the
the
one who
organizers.
discovered him. Yeah, they were the one who
So
discovered
Neil
him.
Perez is actually
Neil
a police
is from
officer?
Mr. Oh, yeah, he's a
Oh.
police officer.
Remember, we met him
Yes.
during
Yeah.
Shannon's.
Yeah.
There was an
Diba?
event with Shannon.
Diba?
Right? Yeah.
So he won an international pageant, diba? So,
Wow.
but his first pageant was the Mr. Police.
Oh.
Okay, Daryl.
Police, yeah.
Should get ready for that, eh?
Oo, kailangan mo naman matapos yung Police Academy.
All right.
Meron naman ako kakilala sa Police Academy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Kailangan
We can
ba
invite them.
qualified ka sa
Qualified.
kailangan
Oo, for the police.
Yeah, I
you
think,
have to be
you
should.
policeman
Oh,
first.
that is nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, anyway, I think Von should be thinking about it during the Von
Yes, you
Fiesta.
should.
Because we have
July
what,
20.
two police officers here.
Yes,
Yeah.
July 20 and 21 tayo this
All
year.
right. Okay. Oh, let's have Von Fiesta.
Making sure it's sunny this time.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna
No more
make sure
rain.
it's sunny.
I
No
think
more rain.
it's sunny this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, belated happy birthday to my daughter Teresa Nicole Urbillo. I also celebrated her birthday on the 15th of Feb.
Happy
And that was 2
birthday,
days
Nick.
ago.
Happy
Kagabi.
birthday, baby girl.
Kagabi lang yung dinner namin kaya medyo nananakit katawan ko eh.
Mahirap bang
Luto, linis.
akala ko tinatakbo mo yung baby?
Luto, linis and all. But anyway, March 16, by the way, is Ann Curtis and Kulit. at the Meeting House in Oakville, Ontario with Billy Crawford, Christina Velarde,
Oh, they're coming.
and Chad Kines. They're coming.
Yeah.
And also Maple Madness with Martin Rivera that will be on March 23rd at the Queen Elizabeth Theater at 8 p.m. Tickets are ranging from $55 to $135 VIPs. And also Sharon Cunette is coming to town as well.
Mom! Die hard Sharon
She is
fan.
having a concert here in Toronto on March 29 at the same venue of Martin Rivera. So, abangan po yan. And exciting times for the Filipino-Canadian community not only in Toronto but also in North America, because not only one but several of our kababayans are bridging the distance between North America and the Philippines in news and entertainment. And by bringing in performers and celebrities dito po sa atin, although meron tayo mga local celebrities like Bea, but of course, alam natin na ang hiling ng mga Pilipino sa mga celebrities, di ba? Like Tita Agnes, you know, when she goes to a convention, she herself is a big celebrity.
Oh yeah, and she knows everyone.
She knows everyone. And not only that, the walk for 5 minutes, it goes to at least an hour and a half walk for her. Because every time she stops and magpapa-picture, magpapa-autograph.
Sa WFG
Sa WFG community. So it's a big community as well. So ang gagawin namin next convention, tatakipan namin siya ng comforter.
So Tita,
And she walks.
Tita, does it take you like 1 hour to like say hi to everyone? In every party, in every convention.
Yeah, and the thing with her is that she makes it a point to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
That's why.
Kaya
Of
matagal
course.
bago
Kaya matagal,
makaabot.
yeah. That's why she's the most loved.
Oh, pwede ka na
Personality,
mag-politician, Tita.
Kaya nga eh.
That's the last thing that you can.
Oh, di ba? Kasi ganun din naman pag politics,
We'll
di
be in
ba?
support, right?
Yan
For
ang
diba,
pinaka-
WFG March React to be in
mahirap
politics.
na gagawin.
Bakit?
Okay.
Huwag mo ilagay si tita sa ano eh.
Nananahimik na si tita eh.
Pag may birthday, pupunta ka agad sa kanya, Tita, wala akong cake.
Masaya na
Namimigay-
tayo ngayon.
Namimigay ba ng cake? I don't know. Hindi lang cake.
Oh, pa-party
Hindi lang
talaga.
cake, oo. And eating after meetings. But anyway, before we proceed to more exciting discussion, let's take a little break. Mababalik po kami dito sa Money Matters sa Diba Pa with Daryl, Bea Santiago, Anna Andres is not here. She's coming. And of course, Ophel and Tita Agnes Miranda here on Money Matters at Iba Pa.
Kayo'y patuloy na antabay sa programang tumatalakay sa usapin ng pananalapi. Ito ang Money Matters at Iba Pa. Marami pang makabulang usapan pagkalipas ng ilang patasas. What does it take to realize your dreams? To get you there, a vision and positive steps. The same goes to your financial future. At World Financial Group, we help middle-income families identify their dreams. It's never too early to start working towards your dreams. So I suggest you call Agnes Miranda today. Telephone number 416-702-9693. To secure your family's future, think of World Financial Group. Narito na ang palatuntunang tutulong sa inyo para makapag-impok, gumawa ng pera, palaguin ang tanging yaman, at ingatan ang pinaghirapan. Financial freedom, yan ang aming ambag sa inyo every time you listen. So make it a habit every Sunday at 3 p.m. Habang kayo at ang inyong pamilya ay aming tinutulungan, nakakatulong rin kami sa ating pamayanan. Mapapakinggan sa PinoyRadio.com at mapapanood sa MCBN.tv. Mga kaibigan, ito ang Money Matters at Iba Pa. In 2012, it's Ambiciosa. 2014, and Kapal. 2018, and Kulit. Dolci's last na to, promise. This time in Toronto. Primetime Events Group, in cooperation with TFC, presents Ann Curtis for another round. March 16, Saturday, 7:30 at the Meeting House, 2700 Bristol Circle, Oakville, in Ontario. Get your tickets at $65, $90, $115, and $140 win a photo opportunity with Ann. You can likewise purchase your access online at ColitToronto.com and info@primetimeeventsgroup.com. Your official media partner of Ann Curtis and Kulit. Last na to, promise. In Toronto, PinoyRadio.com and MCBN TV.
Made in the Philippines.
Kung nung nakaraang taon, nadala kayo sa tingin, habang ang iba na may nakuha sa tikim. Ngayong taon, ang mga yay pagsasamahin natin. This year, Von Fiesta Extravaganza will change all that. Because we're not just mixing it all up. We are adding a lot more. This is not just a celebration. It's a feast para sa ating mga kababayan at maging ibang lahi man. Von Fiesta Extravaganza Year 2. Abangan! Muna balikan si Danny sa Money Matters at iba pa.
Alright, we're back live here on Money Matters at iba pa with Daryl, Bea, Ophil, and Tita Agnes Miranda. Let's congratulate first Maria Girochi of Rembrandt Banquet Hall for the successful concert of our own Canadian Idol runner-up, Martha Joy. How was the concert, Tita?
It was excellent. We enjoyed it.
Your mom was there.
Yeah, I did enjoy dancing though.
Everybody.
Oh, there was a dancing part after the
there's
concert?
no, she's like singing, but we're dancing.
Oh, the upbeat music. Oh, wow.
At the back, and they finished 2 a.m.
Yeah, was Tita Ann there? Tita Ann was there?
And of course, the guest was Elaine. A combination of Martha and Elaine. You'll put the house down.
Yeah. Was Tita Ann there last night?
Yes, we were together.
Oh, that's why I got...
and myself and Amy.
I received a video from her this morning.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where it was. Yung pala yun, may nagsasayawan eh.
We're dancing. Tita Agnes is dancing.
We were together in one table.
Yeah,
we had a
there.
good time. Yeah.
That's good. Well, anyway, Tita Agnes, January was a hectic month for you because of the kickoffs of your business hierarchy in WFG that expands from Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, etc.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. It's everywhere. She's been everywhere.
Grabe.
And I believe this is the first time in the WSB community that each CEO team has the green light to hold its own kickoff rather than having it in one huge assembly, which happened in previous years, right? What is the impact on the team, Tita?
Actually, the impact is this. You know, we always have 2 huge conventions, but this one, the EVC having their own convention, impact is good for the team,
Right.
because the recognition is more focused to them, to the team. Just like when we were in Winnipeg, the recognition was focused on the team of Bernard, on the team of Ryan and my NetCO team. Then in Calgary, it was focused on Liz, on Karen and Lynn.
Yeah.
And then in Niagara, it was focused on Nelia and some of my CO team SMDs.
Yeah.
So it was a great local event, and there was recognition, there was fun, and there was the next goal for 2019. Yeah.
And I believe it's also good because it's some kind of empowerment for each CEO team, right?
Yeah.
To hold their own events and all,
Yes.
right? Excellent. Well, one of the common dilemmas of people when you talk to them about the business is knowledge, right? And kadalasan sinasabi nila wala silang alam or entrepreneurial skills, etc. Gaya mo gusto mo matuto, right?
Yes, from the best.
Yeah, and when they join, sinasabi naman na kulang sa training. So do you think bringing them or introducing them to the Trainers Academy would strengthen retention?
Yes.
Yeah?
Well, we Swan, is our coach and mentor.
Okay.
I've known him for over 30 years. He had this Trainers Academy in 1997 and came out very, very successful. CEOs, just like, for example, Penny Oy.
Yeah.
Now he put it back again. Now this Trainers Academy is, I call it what you call collapsing time frame.
Okay.
The learning process that you will get, for example, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years or more, in the 2-day you will get a knowledge of teaching from Swan and the other great leaders. So we fully encourage, and I would say it's a must that a person who would like to be financially independent, want to know how money works, want to know more about the system, and more about money matters and leadership and everything. It is part of the system now that when I bring you to the system, let's say Bea or Ophelia or Vaughn, that when I bring you to the business, in our business, they must go to the Trainers Academy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't wait
so
to
we're
bring
expecting
Bea there.
about in Niagara Falls expecting probably 3 to 5,000.
3 to 5,000 is also.
I think so because
it's a big number.
Atlanta alone is already 3,000.
Wow.
So we will. I see that just in our team alone. I think it will be 1,000 already in our super team. So,
I can see that people are hungry for knowledge now, no?
yes,
There's so much passion to learn this stuff, Tara.
I think people are more like open and they realize, they see, because I think of the the
completely
market,
agree.
they see the trend and they're hungry. Like me, like at the young age talaga.
But you're still millennial, right?
At this age na parang pa 30 na ano tuloy. Pa 30
Revelation.
na parang we are lacking something and we want to learn. So we are looking for knowledge.
Right.
And we're not afraid anymore. Unlike before na parang in the future whatever, Now we're actually trying to find outlets to invest and where to invest.
Oh,
Like
that's
where
good.
do we get that knowledge? Where, how, like where and who,
right.
like so now like millennials my age, yung mga older, hindi yung mga younger, yung mga older, parang because life is harder for us, we want to learn from obviously the people ahead of us who's done it and made it already.
Excellent mindset,
Yeah.
Bea. And you know what? Procrastination, kasi alam mo sa mga kabataan katulad nyo, pag we talk about investment, protection, or retirement, sasabihin nila, don't worry about it, bata pa ako.
Oo.
Di ba, bata pa tayo eh. But then again, so that kind of mindset will bring you to a better future.
Yeah.
Dahil procrastination ang kalaban ng independent or financial independence in the
Yes.
future.
Yeah.
Diba?
Kaya we opened these workshops.
Yes.
The workshop is all over North America. Ang workshop libre. You don't have to be a part of WFG, WSB. No. It's open to the public. We have it all over
Yes.
Canada and North America.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they are there to learn.
Oh, thank you so much for this.
And we
Tita.
say, become your own money manager. Learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
Learn
course.
from it. And then-
I think that's very, very. I think that's the best advocacy I've heard ever.
Yes.
Because no matter what you do, no matter how much money you have, if you don't know what to do with it, in the end,
Is
in
what
10
you
years,
keep that counts.
Yes.
yeah, at saka ang dami kong kilala na ka-age ko. No, when they were younger, they were well off, and then by the time their parents passed, wala na silang pupuntahan. Like they don't know what to do. They have lost the money na, so because they didn't know. They didn't have the right tools, which is the
Yes.
education.
And no orientation at all,
Yes.
right?
And,
Okay.
and the workshops, ang kagandahan sa workshops, we have the workshop workbook na talagang hands-on, na hindi ka lang nakinig doon. When you go home, you open up the workbook and you teach yourself,
Yeah.
then come back again. We have 5 phases of workshops.
And we'll
Kaya-
talk more about it.
And
later.
napakaganda
Yeah.
talaga,
Okay.
napakaganda.
All right. So
Yeah.
Daryl, as I mentioned a while ago, came to us to Winnipeg and experienced
The twisted
firsthand
banana.
the kick-off, right? The kick-off of the Tita Agnes Miranda's team in Winnipeg. Can you believe that? And what do you think is the most relevant takeaway from that event, Daryl? And moving forward, how would you like to use that?
For me personally, seeing my age group, the millennials,
How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
old tita. I'm
You're
turning
only 26,
26.
di ba?
I'm turning
Oo.
26, tita.
Yeah.
Is it 26? Okay, 26. Yeah.
I was 25 last year.
Plus tax.
Yeah.
So yeah, seeing this my age group, the millennials, and also the youngers, like looking at them and they're doing something, making a difference. When I joined when I was 18, so 8 years ago, I only joined for the purpose of learning, like you see Tita's like financial education, and that's the main reason I joined in. But when I went to the kickoff in Winnipeg, seeing this my peers doing like difference in other people's lives, I want to be a part of that. I want to do something bigger. I want to be bigger.
Yeah. Wow. So weren't you glad you were there?
I was glad I was there. I was glad Tita Agnes twisted my arm to be there.
All right.
I phoned him 3 a.m.
You woke up at 3 a.m. All right.
I said, Daryl, I need help. You have to bring me to the airport because I have these jackets made, done. I didn't expect it will be 9 boxes. I
Of
was
giveaways,
expecting
yeah.
only 3 boxes. And then when I opened the door, I said, said, how many boxes? It was 9 boxes. So I said, I cannot do it myself, right?
All right. So, Bea, you heard of World Financial Group before, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And as I heard before, your first meeting with Tita Ana is at her office at
Yes.
1600, right?
Yeah.
And it is my assumption that somehow you have a little bit of exposure to what we do in World Financial Group.
Pardon me?
You have a bit of exposure.
Yeah, of course. Like I think I've attended a few Diba Tita
Yeah,
before
yeah.
I left for the Philippines.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So the WFG financial literacy campaign. Yeah.
It's funny because like the people that were just studying that time or like yung parang leader, now they're doing so well. I think some have married each other now, and they're still there. Their
still there.
family is
Yeah.
growing, but their house is also growing.
Yeah.
Their pockets have been growing.
But have you ever thought of joining the team before, or somehow become part of it?
It's funny because like I wanted to like before,
Yeah.
diba? So like I kept going, and I think I was 22, 21, and
Yeah.
then at that time I didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted to be financially, independent and
Yeah.
also have the knowledge because I have no idea. I'm such an illiterate when it comes to like how to handle money. All I know is what shopping and food and going
Right.
out, stuff like that. But then moving to the Philippines and being independent, I have become, I know how to control my money.
Right.
I know what's worth everything. Like, parang nag-ipon ako.
Oh.
And thank God for that savings because
Right.
when I got sick in the Philippines, I have used that. I was
Wow.
gonna invest it, in land and in a house, but then health is, it's number one priority.
Wow, that's why you love the Philippines so much because it has brought you to a different perspective.
Oh
right?
yeah, living by yourself in there with no family members. I had to learn from scratch, and I'm just thankful that I was never I wasn't surrounded by people who didn't help me. They encouraged me. They were patient with me. So I'm just very lucky na walang
Yeah.
nag-take advantage sa kamangmangan ko.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So that independence taught you a lot.
Yeah, of course. But if only I did the WFG education back, like I finished it before, probably I did better.
It's
I
not too
did
late.
better. I know, right?
It's never too late.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in learning. I mean,
Yeah.
it's free and there's no pressure in joining or anything.
No pressure.
So that's good. Like
and you will have the greatest mentor in the WSB community.
Oh, she's
so,
already
yeah.
my mentor.
Oh yeah.
All we need is that we need help, and we are open
Yes.
about it. That
And-
become a campaigner.
Yes.
Help us with our movement.
And that's why I love about you, Tita, because you're never shy, or you didn't keep your knowledge with you lang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure,
Like there are
yeah.
some people. I've met some people who did really well in what do you call this? In
Business
in
and-
business
yeah.
and in doing what do you call this? The shares.
Stocks. Yeah.
So in the stock market. So like I was asking like, oh, how do you do that? And they're like, no, I'm not gonna teach you because I should be the one to be ano lang mayaman. Sila lang daw mayaman.
Yeah.
They don't want to teach me. But with Tita, she encourages you to look, oh, you do this, you do that. Like you should have a path. You should have, a bigger look. You have to have a something to follow. You need to have a goal.
Yeah.
And I love that about her. And she always checks you up. Every time you see her, she's like, oh, ano na nangyari sa ganito? Oh, ano na? What are your plans?
No
So I'm
time.
like, oh
No
my
time
God.
constraint, right?
Yes, there's no, like,
No
for
time to
her.
play.
And she's already reached so much, and she's already like so far. Like sobrang taas niya na napuntahan sa buhay. But she still tried to reach you. You know?
We are here to interview you.
Pero hindi kasi siya namimili ng tao. Everybody can be.
And thank you, Tita,
that is
for
a good
being
thing.
patient. And whenever
Right,
you go to the
Yes.
Philippines, she always tried to talk to me. It's like, hey, I'm here in the Philippines. Let's see each other.
Yeah,
Diba?
she
And
makes
she's,
it a point.
And
to
she's just
connect.
there for 1 week, ha? And she's like, every day, and dami niyang pupuntahan. Like, after our dinner, she have to go to, like, oh, I have to meet up with this. Oh, the next morning, I have to, like, siguro in one day, 6 na beses siyang magbe-breakfast kasi 6 na beses siyang mag-meet ng tao. I
her
swear.
breakfast ranges from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
Diba? Ang dami niya.
Yeah.
Tapos,
Breakfast lang yun.
Tapos, kailangan, yung time. Kasi Kasi ang dami niyang kikitain. Like, she's so busy.
Yeah. Kaya pagkasama siya, kailangan water lang.
Kasi every hour, iba-iba yung pagkain
Kakain ka
niya.
na on time. Alas 12 na. Kakain na.
Mandalo yung magbe-breakfast. Tapos brunch, may breakfast na, may early breakfast, may brunch pa, may lunch, may merienda.
Okay, saan pa tayo after this?
Birthday niya.
Oh, yeah.
Magandang tanong
But,
yan.
yeah,
We have
magandang
to
tanong yan.
celebrate her
Okay, yeah.
birthday.
Unfortunately,
Malapit lang.
may simba kami, magsisimba ako. Actually, right in front.
Yeah.
Tapos ng simba.
But anyway, Baya, you
Yes,
heard,
yes.
we heard of celebrities na, di ba, nag-successful sila, and then pagkatapos, after that, yung parang namuhay uli sa dati nilang
Yeah,
kahirapan,
I
you know,
think,
right?
yeah, they didn't
So,
invest
what
their
do you
money.
think, as a celebrity's perspective, or your you know, take on this, na yung kailangan ng financial literacy?
I think in every career path, there's always that, you know, may mga tao who didn't think ahead, who stayed in the moment. So you can't just stay in that slot. You can't just stay in that space because anytime babawian ka. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
'Cause
what if
nothing
you
is
get sick?
permanent, no?
Yeah,
Oh,
or what if you get sick or like the economy went down? Like what's gonna happen to you? Or what if there's a new person? Like say in my industry, what if there's a better person or somebody new or fresh or younger?
Right.
Na mas bagay sa role na yan and then iiwan ka sa gilid. Like that's hard. I have met so many people na got stuck. That's what the word
yeah.
is. They got stuck in their stardom that couldn't understand that they're not being booked anymore. You have to adjust also.
Wow.
But at the same time, you have to be prepared. While you're at that time of your life, you need to think about the head. Like you have to invest your money because you can't just be flowing anytime, diba? If you're not doing anything about it, why are you expecting na darating pa?
And to think of it though, karamihan sa mga artista may longevity, those people na marunong kumawak ng pera.
Yeah.
Diba, no?
And they're
Yeah.
not just focusing on, unlike Piolo Pascual,
Yeah,
Piolo
yeah.
has so many investments.
Yeah, businesses. Yeah.
Ang dami niyang investments.
That
And
is right,
he
yeah.
bought shares ng ABS.
And that's what when
Yeah.
I
Right,
talked
yeah,
to her,
yeah.
what is your advocacy? You have so many advocacy, and he answered education, and which I know already about his advocacy and financial
Yeah.
literacy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he's very smart, and I think we should all like admire him, not just as a good person, as a good actor, but
Yeah.
also as a very educated person.
And very entrepreneur.
Yes.
He
Yung
had
bang
entrepreneur
thinking
spirit.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so who's that owns restaurant? Several restaurants. Marvin Agustin.
Marvin, yeah.
Yeah.
He left, when he was in the highlight, and then he
Right.
probably kasi may mga ano yan like say may mga 1 month, 3 months kang
Idle times.
walang pera.
Yeah.
Not walang pera, but
Walang
walang
project.
trabaho.
Oh,
Or
no
like
project.
you're just given, mga small gigs here, gigs there, but you don't have a TV career. Like TV contracts kasi that ranges for 1 year, and that's like every day. And every day you get paid for some people.
Yeah.
And some people by contract. So one, like say the whole series, you get paid this much. So there's some people na lump sum yung bigay. There's some people na everyday yung bigay.
Oh.
So there's some, so when you get that much money, what are you gonna do? You can't just buy all cars and
Yeah.
that's nothing. You cannot invest. That's not investment. That's not
Yeah.
gonna grow.
And the problem is that when you delegate to someone to manage your finances and all,
Yeah.
minsan nagkakaloko-loko na
Oh
rin.
yeah.
no?
Oh yeah. Because I think
Kasi pinag-uusapan pera,
I tried also the investing my money in what do you call this? In yung I forgot the
Mutual
name.
funds.
No, not mutual funds. Yung I forgot like yung rates ng equivalent ng pera. What do you call
Bitcoin?
Remittance?
No?
No, yung halimbawa Japanese money and then Philippine money. Like I would invest in that.
Currency.
Currency,
Yeah.
na para din siyang stock market. But it's the currency. And though it's a very safe investment, but I still went down with it. You can never really ride the current. So you have to be really smart because they say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rich because I'm in the stock market or ganito ganyan." Like
Right, yeah.
there's no assurance because I have lost money in that too. So you can never trust they
Yeah.
say is the safest trend.
That's why, you know what, the safest way to invest your money is diversification. Oo, ilalagay mo sa iba-ibang basket.
Yeah.
Para mag-collapse man yung isang basket,
Marami pa.
babalingan.
Exactly.
Diba?
And I've met the guy who owns alam nga yung coconut drink that you see it here?
Oh, yeah.
Vita Coco.
Yeah, that's
Oh
I
my
heard of it.
God!
Yeah,
I met him. He's Cebuano. He's Bisaya. He's from Davao. Chinese Filipino. He is so big now. But you know what? He still drives a 2005 Toyota Corolla.
Wow.
I've seen people who drives Rolls Royce, but this guy, one of the billionaires of the Philippines, still drives his Toyota.
Wow.
And what he does for his hobby is he buys houses in Ayala, Alabang, and fixes it.
And flips it.
And then flips
Yeah,
it and then sells it.
yeah.
And hindi siya like yung gahaman sa pera na say he used 100 million ang ibenta niya for 250 million. No, he will only get like a few millions.
Oh.
And you can see the quality of your house.
Right.
So I was very impressed of how amazing this guy is.
I like that.
And he is so genuine and he remembers names. I think I met him once lang. The next month, he saw me again, and he's like, "Hey, how are you, babe?" I'm like,
He's
"Oh my
good
God."
in remembering names.
Oh, but come on. Who would forget you anyway?
Not just me. Not just me. Everybody in the room.
Just kidding.
So I was very, parang
Yeah.
napahanga ako. And we only
Yeah.
meet a few people like Tita here, na ganun ka-genuine. And
Ka-genuine,
they're up there, but they're still trying to reach out for you.
You know this saying though that why do rich people stay rich?
Why?
You know why? Because they live like poor people do.
Like poor people.
And you know why poor people stay poor?
Why?
Because they live like rich people do.
Good explanation.
But Tita looks like Donya, ha? Hindi yan totoo kasi Tita look at her.
But
She's wearing her fur.
Daryl, you know where Tita buys her books?
Where?
Value Village.
See?
That's where I buy my books.
See?
Nice.
And a lot of people really
Value
go there,
Village
right?
Yeah. That's where I bought my book about Hillary Clinton. There's a lot
Yeah, I
of
buy
books
some
out
stuff there too.
See?
Yeah.
That's the thing, right?
In Value Village.
Okay.
Yeah, the books there, so many.
So
and
nice.
See, if you buy those books in chapters, yung mga makakapal na libro.
Oh, mahal.
Mahal yan, mga US dollars, 30, 50 US. Eh, tingnan mo lang yung binili ko lang kay Thatcher at kay Margaret Thatcher at saka kay Clinton. It was only how much,
Yeah.
Pero
So-
bagong-bago pa.
Now that you have that concept, thank you, Tita, for the tip.
Okay, everybody goes to Value Village now.
And Value Village should pay you
Doon tayo.
endorsing them.
Yayaman tayo doon.
for endorsement.
Yeah.
But anyway, Bea, sa circle of friends mo ba sa showbiz, especially in the Philippines, have the same mindset as you have?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends who are already investing and actually maybe not in crypto or anything. It's more they buy lands, they buy apartments.
estate.
Real estate,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, like I have a few friends na nanalo sa pageants and then right away they would buy like sino ba ito? Janice Lubina. She comes from a very poor family in Palawan, like really poor, like wala pa silang semento sa bahay. So each time she gets money from like yung mga small gigs niya lang,
Yeah.
she
Wow.
would buy lots and
Yeah.
lots around her house.
That's the best thing
So
that she
lumalaki
did.
na.
Lumalaki yung compound.
Lumalaki yung compound niya. Meron na siya ngayong meron na siyang rice field. Just like, just like what's her name? Venus Ra.
Yeah, Venus
Ra.
Ra in Bicol, right?
Yeah. So she was also, from a very humble beginnings.
Province, from Bato.
From Bicol.
From Bato, yeah.
From a very poor family as well.
Yeah.
They used to just rent, land to farm.
Yeah,
So
farm.
now, asindera na si Lola.
Wow.
Meron siyang sariling palayan. Meron na siyang babuyan. Yes, she's complete.
If you only know how to manage your money, right?
Yeah, see, so
That
like
is the thing, yeah.
because and you know what's funny? The people I've met, the girls I've met in the pageant industry who comes
Yeah.
from poor beginnings, from humble beginnings, those are the ones who actually invested in the right way.
Yeah.
Those are the ones who knew how hard it is to earn money. So whenever they have, even for little, like 5,000,
Right.
they half that, 2,500. 500 para sa akin, 2,000 para sa family. 2,500, bibili nila yan.
Yung distribution ng kanyang
So they know,
kita,
or
no?
bibili sila ng one sack of like pakain ng baboy. Ibebenta nila yung iba, yung earn nila, bibili ulit nila. Halos dumami. And ngayon, meron na siyang store.
Wow.
Yung malaking store. And I've met also a guy. His name is Joseph Calata of Calata Corporation. I heard he actually started his company by managing his parents parang babuyan benta ng baboy food like feeds.
Oh, okay.
And then he would calculate it, and then he would like made it into bigger and bigger and bigger, and then he actually got people to sell it for him. And babayaran niya lang yung mga taong yun, and then he got more bigger and bigger and bigger, and now he's one of the youngest billionaire in the Philippines.
Wow.
So you know, like it's inspiring to see people who comes from humble beginnings and made it in life.
Yeah.
And I think for young people like me and for you also, I think it makes us hungry. So I think it's very necessary to have such, like what you're doing, Tita, yung advocacy ninyo.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
there's this path for us or an option for us to educate ourselves. Na parang
Excellent.
kung hindi ka, if you don't make it, if you don't know anything pa, it's your fault.
Yeah.
Because meron ng room.
Yeah.
There's a room here. There's a door.
Yeah.
You can use it.
Yes.
It's free.
And there's an
There's no
opportunity
excuse.
that you can
true.
learn,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So just grab it. But anyway, naalala ko tuloy yung Miss Vietnam sa Miss Universe yung recent, di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba? Namimili siya ako, pero mimigay niya sa... Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
Ganyan,
I think she's really inspiring as well.
Very inspiring.
Very inspiring.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why I actually joined the pageant was I've seen Venus Raw. Like she comes from a humble beginning. Mama was showing it to me before because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it because I'm not. I was okay with my life, and I'm not the person who always try to cross a big leap. You know what I mean? Like I hate.
You don't want to take risks.
I hate taking risks. For me, I'm always a safe person. Like I always have my left foot on the ground and the other one floating. Because I want to keep my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So when I saw Venus, from a very from
Humble,
Kapampa, parang from the rice field area.
Yun yung
Diba? From
Yung sa
that
Batongan.
humble.
Yeah.
From from humble life. And then she made it, and she answered the question, and she did it gracefully. And then I'm like, hey, if she did it, why can't I?
Yeah.
And after that, sunod-sunod na.
She inspired you.
Yeah, she
After
inspired
that,
me.
sunod-sunod na nga yun. She started it all, right?
Yeah.
And then consecutively.
Yeah, I think it's because
Merong
she inspired
winner.
everybody. Na parang don't be scared,
Yeah.
just go with it and embrace it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you come from.
And by the way, let me ask you, what was your advocacy when you won?
When I won, I had so many. I worked. When I didn't win, I was working with the AIDS campaign. It's called the Red Whistle. We
Right.
raised awareness for HIV. I've been working with them for like 5-6 years now. Even before I won.
It's a very good advocacy.
Yes. So I'm very happy that they're getting big, and even Pia, have embraced our advocacy.
I think Katrina too.
Everybody, but it was hard for us before because for a beauty queen, why would you? Parang it's a taboo. Parang, oh my God, she's talking about sex. She's talking about HIV. Na parang for us, it was like, no, I come from Canada. Like this for us, we're educated. So I guess education is also big. So and then after that, working with them, my cousin who was very young in high school got pregnant. So I was very outspoken about educating our youth. In the Philippines, nakulang tayo sa sex education. Like, what's happening? And dami palang numbers of youth, teenagers in the Philippines, not even graduating high school. And then, not just once, getting pregnant twice in their teens. And sila may pinaka-highest number of unemployment. And not finishing high school or college at all because they got pregnant. The teenager, the kids, the girls. So not even the boys. The boys, They can, finish university anytime they want. Walang problema sa kanila. But for the girls, yung mga girls, sila yung pinaka nahihirapan. So when I was voicing it out, I was working with the HIV awareness campaign. I think UNFPA. With the UN, they've heard my advocacy, and so they've asked me to work with them. So I tried to work with them hand in hand with HIV awareness, and also for the teenage pregnancy and anything related around youth. Because I wasn't afraid to talk about it. There's so many people, so many mga more sikat artistas in the Philippines. They're so afraid to talk about it. It's like, no, we have to talk about it because there's so many numbers and it's growing pa rin. And you know how hard we work in UNFPA and how hard we work in the Red Whistle, and we're still not making any numbers. It's not even going lower. So we have to really go in hand because there's only little that NGOs can do. We really have to work with the government, and the government also have a hard time with the financial problems.
But are you still part of that advocacy until now?
I try advocating. I mean, UNFPA, I haven't talked to them for almost a year or two. They have changes with their management. So but I still advocated whenever I'm invited. It's weird nga kasi whenever I'm invited to do speeches or because I do coaching as well, mentorship sa mga pageant girl aspirants. So whenever I go to towns or cities or like anywhere, I ask if I can give them a little bit of like 1 hour to 2 hour talk, and I could just mentor them how to walk, how to be confident, and also self-love. And I insert yung having my advocacy, which is educate yourself. No matter how much they tell you na, uy, ganito. Pikit ka ng mata kasi may bald na. Pikit na mata mo. Like, kids nowadays, we are very, very aware.
Oh yeah,
That's
they
true.
do.
They are.
Sometimes parents think they are not.
Yeah,
they are not.
They are not as innocent as you think.
Oh, yeah.
Internet and even
especially in the
curriculum,
social
right?
media now, and and in TVs as well. It's like everything about in TVs love and like finding your right person. So these kids, they think they're na yung mga nami-meet nila in grade 1 or grade 5 yung forever. Forever.
Forever.
But the advocacy though, have the advocacy ever considered poverty as part of that teenage pregnancy growing in numbers?
I think I come from poverty too. I grew up in Masbate. We didn't have any of this.
Because those people who live in poverty.
I really think the to education talaga is the answer of poverty.
Yes.
That is the education.
Education is so important.
Because I am very lucky. I went through a lot of things in my childhood. A lot of things for a young person. But I was just very lucky that my parents, my great grandmas, and everybody in my family pushed education. They really pushed. If I was sick, if I'm not that sick, na hindi pa ako 38 degrees, they will push me to school. Wala silang pakialam kung masasaktan ako, napapaluin nila ako, you go to school. And I'm very, very lucky na kahit 2 pesos lang yung pamasa, wala man lang akong baon or anything, I was still going to school, because for me, that is the reason why you were poor, because you're not educated. If you educate yourself, even if you don't have money, you have something. You are something.
Yan talaga palagi pinupo sa atin, di ba?
And that is our culture too, right?
Yeah, and
Paman.
coming from a family in the old Spanish times.
Yung traditional
Or it's only my grandma's family, my great grandma's family. They're the first family to push women to go to school and finish university. Because back then, di ba, in
lalaki lang.
Yeah, lalaki lang ang pwede.
Kasi ang babae.
My great grandpa had 6 females. Mga babae niyang anak. So kahit talagang naglagay siya ng pera for his daughters. So for ang dami kong classmates whose grandmas wasn't educated. So I could see the difference between like raising up children with educated grandmas and raising children with no non-educated grandmas. So I could tell the difference. And I'm very lucky that my great-grandpa, Lolo Badok, was very persistent in his advocacy of educating his daughters.
Wow.
So, and because of that, umangat sila sa buhay, you know, like my cousins and my they're okay, they're well off, they're okay, they can manage in life kahit nasa bukid kami. You know, kahit na wala pa kaming water in our town.
Walang kuryente.
We know how to, and I'm very proud of my cousins, even third degrees, that even na malayo yung mga layo sa bundok, nasa bundok kami, we know that Philippines is not the only country in the world.
Yes.
We know that there are so many countries pa to
We
go
know
to.
that there was Toronto kasi when I was in high school, where's that Toronto?
Exactly. And you know what's funny? Nung mga bata pa kami, my great-grandpa, we would have a game na mga maps. Or meron kaming Bayang Magiliw. Oo, nagkakanta kami ng Bayang Magiliw. And I was 3 years old. I know na how to sing it because my grandpa would like tell us, "So, kanta kayo ng Bayang Magiliw." At saka panunumpa. So,
Not only education but patriotism, nandun pa rin yung
so you know,
magmahal sa bayan.
and I really think that education is the key to end poverty.
Right.
You know, this is,
and we believe that too.
We believe that. Yes. You know, kasi coming from, I mean, before Masbate was apparently where the tagline is the third, the poorest of the poor. There was a tagline of Masbate.
Really? The Masbate ang
so,
tag before?
Yeah, and it's kind of, I don't know why it's being parang glamorized.
Really?
It's not. You know, being poor, it's not the reason. The reason is not being educated enough. So and where I come from sa Masbate, ang dami from my Katayngan where I really grew up, ang dami who went to UP and become, you know, parang not cum laude but became top 10.
Yes.
So I'm very very happy that, you know, from a small town in Katayngan, we made it in UP.
Yeah.
There's so many from Manila na ay siyang mayabang. You know?
Yeah.
Galing sa Lasal or anything and all. But then
And not only UP, now you hit the Miss International.
oh wow.
Because you know those people from Masbate are all mestizas.
Yeah. Ang dami kaya.
I can say that because my mom is from there.
Yung mestizo din,
My mom is mestiza.
Mestiza,
Very
mestizo din, di ba? Ang dami mestizo.
Kaya pala mestizo
Kasi
pa.
I don't know, nangitim na ako.
Kaya pala mapula-pula ka ng konti.
But anyway, we're having so much fun, but you know, we're kind of running out of time right now.
No.
Can we have you back?
Yeah. I like talking.
So, Derek, are you
Naubusan
impressed?
ng
May
time.
co-host ka pa.
I know. Are you impressed yet?
No words. She's just going and
I
going.
know,
I'm
it's,
just sitting here,
yeah.
just listening. It's like, oh my god, this.
Oh
your
no,
story
this is
inspiring.
this is nothing.
It's inspiring,
You
right?
should see my friends. You should hear them.
Yeah, wow. But anyway, quickly though, invitation to our friends and family, the free financial education workshop every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. to 12 noon is still open. Everyone is welcome to join us at 1600 Steeles Avenue Financial Education Center. To those who are interested, you can just walk in during the scheduled workshop or training and become educated on how to build a strong financial foundation. Remember though that everything boils down to proper financial planning, so come and join us. It's for free and there's free food on Saturday as well.
Ay, gusto
You're
ko.
most,
And
welcome
announce
to
it too
come
that
join.
this workshop happens all over Canada.
Yeah, it's also happening all over Canada, not only in our office, but it's our advocacy, the WSB community. It's our advocate to educate 1 million families
Oh, wow.
by 2020.
Wait, I have a question. Where can we find the schedule?
Oh,
We'll email you.
Ah, okay.
we have it.
No,
Yeah, we have it.
It's Tuesday and Saturday.
Tuesday and Saturdays. Saturdays at 10 o'clock. We start at 10.
Yeah.
It's
10
for free.
a.m.
Bring friends. Yeah.
Last Saturday we had about 200 people.
We have a lot.
I
Turn
was
out.
there.
You know
from
what?
Morning up to evening.
You know what,
yeah.
Bea and Daryl, you can see that right there. The turnout of people coming to our workshops is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm
think we
doing
need a bigger
So
office.
you need a bigger place now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm doing a tour all over Canada, but I'll start with Ontario and Montreal
Wow,
about
tita.
financial literacy campaign
Daig mo pa si Piolo Pascual.
My tour.
May tour.
Wala nga lang TF.
Siya yung nambibigay ng TF.
She gives out, exactly.
Siya na bibigay
She gives out the TF. Wow. But anyway, any words, Daryl? We're kind of running out of time. So any...
Sorry, I used all the airtime.
It's okay.
It was fun.
Yeah. Any message for your team? You know?
For my team, we just push. Do everything we gotta do and hit our goal for the end of March.
All right.
That's it.
Phil,
Work,
invite
work.
them again. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you for gracing the show today. Invite them again for the PIDC event.
Oh yeah, yes, please. I'm inviting everyone. Contact me at 647-330-3294 if you're
Okay.
interested to join PIDC. And the pageant team also, we have a Facebook account there. You can go and
All right.
But we are inviting the pageant committee.
Yes, Tita,
Okay,
please.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're inviting Jean and
Jean.
actually Jean wanted to schedule with me with
Yeah.
Miss PIDC.
Miss PIDC.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
just-
Mrs.
Yeah, but
Mrs.
now, yeah.
and Little Miss and all the pageant
Okay.
teams. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bea, inspire us more, please.
Okay. So sa lahat ng mommies, so it's being a mom is not a hindrance.
Uh-huh.
You can join the pageant. There's a missus.
Yeah.
My mom is a chairman. So and I'm also gonna be the mentor. I'm gonna be giving them,
okay.
how to do the pageant
Yeah.
poses, introduction, everything.
The
So,
walks,
the walks. So yeah, I'm gonna be
lava?
there. Hand in hand with mom. I'm
The lava
I'm
walk.
gonna also mentor them how to. Kasi yung mga mommies, mga titas, they wanna learn also.
Yeah. And our
Oh my.
Yung mga chairman, sila tita, gusto nilang matutong maglakad and
Can
mag-fashion
you imagine? They're gonna be mentored by a titleist? Oh,
Can we
swerte.
category
Swerte.
for
show.
that?
Lahat ng natutunan ko galing kay tita, no? She's the goat. They
Right.
call it the goat.
But anyway, thank you, Bea. Has been a pleasure.
Thank you, thank
having
you.
you on the
Catwalk na
show.
yan.
Happy
Yeah, I
birthday
know.
ulit, ha?
Oh,
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Sayna. Tita
Happy
Agnes,
birthday.
message please.
Well, it's good to be back on the air.
After a while.
Help
Na-miss
us.
kayo.
Help us with our movement and crusade of the financial literacy
All
campaign.
right. Okay. Well, thank you
Really
very
need a
much.
lot of help. Yeah, and thank you, Bea, for.
Thanks, tita, for having
Oh,
me.
right.
Yeah, thank you,
It's
Tita.
a
Thank you,
privilege and
guys.
honor.
Thank you.
All right. There you go, folks. Please tune in again next Sunday to another exciting episode of Money Matters sa Iba Pa. Thank you once again, Pinoy Radio, Von Canton, and thank you to our producer, Tita Agnes. Thank you all, Phil, Bea, Daryl. And one of the paradoxes of life is that the things that initially make you successful are really the things that keep you successful. So, Money Matters sa Iba Pa says, Mabalos, thank you, and God bless you all.
Okay, goodbye.
All right. Thank you.
Isa na namang makabuluhang edisyon ang inyong natunghayan sa Money Matters at Iba Pa. Hanggang sa susunod na pagtatanghal, Linggo, ganap na 3:00 ng hapon, Eastern Time. Samahan ng inyong partner sa pagyaman, Danny Orbilio. Money Matters at Iba Pa. Muling pakinggan sa PinoyRadio.com at panoorin sa MCBN.tv.